after my form 5, after ke bona di results I was like, you know what, this is not the end of the road. So ha ke le mo chopisi le ha nentse ke pack di shelf, my focus was to know gore go diragala mo shopong, have access at least to the system ya shopo.
Are you looking for an injection of significant capital, or you think you'll just bootstrap it and grow organically?
Where we are still trying to build the blueprint. At one point we are going to need a capital injection, but Harlan then we are still trying to build the blueprint. We're still trying to introduce the product. If I move around Kakulara giving batho yogurt, I get to get the response e be ke khona re ke ipankanye ka bona compared to ha ke develop a product e be ke tsenya mo shopong without having any contact with the customer. I ha ke khona go itse gore bothata bo ha kae or where I can improve.
This is Mogobe Nuggets of Wisdom podcast. We enthuse, we energize, we inspire, and we empower entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs of all stripes in BW and beyond. Hello, Dumela. Mogobe here, your host of this Mogobe Nuggets of Wisdom podcast. Let me welcome you once again with another guest I come. And this guest is an entrepreneur, a young, dynamic entrepreneur. As you know, we bring two categories of entrepreneurs. One is accomplished and the other is aspiring. This young man is both accomplished and aspiring. And you'll see why when we talk to him. For now, let me just ask you to hit the notification bell, please. And don't forget to strike the subscribe button as well. It gives us so much pleasure to bring this program to you. And you need to reciprocate, guys, by striking the subscribe button so that we can deal with these algorithms. Let me welcome Kago Dichabe to the studio. But before I formally do that, let me draw your attention to my book, which is Nuggets of Grit. It's available from Exclusive Books, from Mogobe Plaza, as well as from Seseratsakama Airport bookstore or shop. In our airport there, not quite in the lounge area. Before you walk into the lounge area, the book is there. And having said that, welcome, sir.
My pleasure, sir.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here.
Okay.
Yes.
Would you be kind enough to give a nice intro? By the way, your yogurt is very nice.
Yeah, thank you so
I'm
much.
enjoying it.
I make sure.
Yeah.
My name is Kago Dichabe. I'm the founder of a company, a food processing company called CK Foods Enterprise. I'm born and raised in Tokwing. So my entire life in a revolve around Tokwing. So went from junior sina primary in camp, then I progressed to Tlokwing. Then from Tlokwing I went to Naledi. Then from Naledi I didn't manage to go to tertiary. That's when I went to work at Choppies. So at Choppies I started.
What prevented you from going for tertiary?
I didn't attain the points for the sponsorship. So yeah,
You did poorly.
Yes, ke tlhala ka point hela tse pedi.
You had wanted to do what?
Back then my interest was in electrical engineering. So it was between electrical engineering and a business related course. Yes. Then from there I went to Choppies. So while I was in Choppies, that's when
Which Choppies?
Tlokwing. I worked on Tlokwing.
Working as
A shelf packer. Then from a shelf packer I became a stock control. Then that's why I get
When was this?
2021, 2022.
You're working for Choppies?
Yes. So that's when kinenka tlala ke idea ya go simolla di yogurt. And before the yogurt I've tried the business di harologane. I've tried poultry. Nkile ka own a poultry business gone go Tlokwing. Then from poultry e be ke go simolla a breakfast business gone in CBD. Hela F&B.
What breakfast business?
I was selling the sandwich, the papata, nikiapa.
Uh-huh.
Erra.
And how did that go?
It was going well in our approach. By the time in our holidaying, as I December, I used the funds. Next year, I guess not living so fund business. Then,
How
yeah.
did you blew the money? How?
Christmas
party.
I was just enjoying myself when I got December.
Yeah.
Then I went back to Choppies. Okay, no, the story is similar to Choppies. It was for a year. Then from there, we get similar, the side hustles. Yeah, you go the breakfast. So the business we did pale we get Choppies. Yeah. So from PC, that's when I focused my business in the yogurt. Developed the recipe, did the research.
Did you rejoin as a packer or you started as a...
No, started as a packer. Even though I was still on a training, stock control. So I get work because a lot of tibilo kamunga. Then I started from the bottom. Yeah. Yes.
How did you get into CK Foods? First of all, what is CK Foods? What does it symbolize?
I believe in innovation. I believe in creativity. So CK Foods for me, it resembles creativity.
It symbolizes creativity.
Yes. Even the taste, you can tell. I
enjoyed these two. I mean, the first one I had was strawberry.
Strawberry.
The second one was blueberry.
Blueberry and granadilla.
I'm still enjoying it.
You can tell the taste. Or no, this is something that is nice. Even the production process, the ingredients, where I started, how I started it, being creative. You know, I don't have big machineries to start the yogurt. Compromise and became ended up having a yogurt brand.
Did you start from home?
Yes, similar mo kitchen ya kwa lapeng ka dipitsa la tseneng tse di sa dirisi. We started go ke nna ke lekeletsa di experiment. After I left Choppies ke gona nong e be nna ntse ke le ka go kgobokanya the equipment mentse ke direla mo lapeng. At some point e be ke gona go tswa.
So what gave you the courage to start, even though you are not fully equipped?
After my Form 5, but after ke bona the results, I was like, you know what, this is not the end of the road. I know I'm meant to be do great things. So ha ke le mo Choppies la ha nentse ke pack di shelf, my focus was to know gore go diragala mo shopong, have access at least to the system ya shop. Ha go discuss your money, the manager di kopane, I wanted to be there. So ha ke le mo Choppies, I was just reading the pack a shelf for information on the product and the information that is printed more packaging. So I read a lot of the
You
product,
mean like
the ingredients. So I became curious. Okay, no, how package baked beans more in a tin. So I did research about different products, but when I got to the dairy section, I was like, oh, okay. Let me just try. Like other products, really research. I've tried the first batch, even though in such a simple, but I was certain what this is the route that I want to take. Then I started intense research on the dairy production. Looking for equipment, the ingredients. Then I ended up here.
Tell me the what kind of equipment is needed initially? Is it very expensive?
Okay, I would say they're expensive. They're expensive. So you're gonna just need the pasteurizer. You're gonna need the the fermentation tank. You're gonna need the storage room. Re sa lebale the ingredients. They are not from here. Some of the ingredients ga di tswa mo Botswana. I get them abroad, so it was a bit costly for me.
So what would you say are the main challenges, or did you suffer any setbacks? Are you willing to share some of them?
Yeah. Tota business ke business. Korele journey ya botshelo. There's always challenges, there are always setbacks. 3 days after ke resign go Choppies, after ke kgobokanya madinyana labobedi ke hetsa go tota ke simolotse the yogurt company e be ke a go reka mashi ko re ke stockpile only to lose my stock sotlhe.
Why?
Because of gona gana le power shortage. So go rara ile matlaka so kgaoga mashone kana fragile. Slight temperature change hela e be go ya hela yalo. So yeah, those are the challenges tse leng gore ke di face itse. Go nne le challenge
So you
ya
lost a whole lot of money.
Okay, at that time it was a lot of money. At that time, looking at my financial situation, it was a lot of money. To a point where I had to go out ke go adima ke letsa ba ke ba itseng gore nya nkadime bokana go ke kgone gore ke thibe phatla yeah. Other challenges out.
Borrowing from friends and family.
Yes, friends and family and some mentors. Let me just say the biggest challenge has been shortage of raw materials. Shortage of raw material. Mo Botswana, we import approximately the usage ya mash re consume around 36 million liters, and Rona hela as a country, yeah, we consume a lot. Rona hela as a country, I believe we can produce 7 million liters. So you can just see the gap,
the disparity.
Yes. When we talk about the ingredients, the bacteria that ferment the yogurt, so you have to seek them outside.
Actually buy bacteria.
Yes, we buy the bacteria.
What's it called?
It's a probiotic. They have different names. Some of them what you call it?
Probiotic
I forgot the name.
Enough for me.
Yeah. So we buy the bacteria, we buy the stabilizers, we buy some of the flavors. We get them abroad. So that is the challenge. The challenge the enka buang ka yona tota gore ke so kotse gore ke kgone gore ke gore ga ke leng teng. With the little that I had, ne ke palwa ke gore ke kare nya ke go South Africa, I'm going to get the ingredients in bulk. Yeah. And then the other thing se nka batlang go bua ka sone, while I was doing my research, it was difficult to get information. I tried to, as I said before, CK ke dumela gore it resembles creativity and innovation. I wanted to use a certain starch that is known for its health benefits. One of the health benefits gets when it's able to regulate the blood pressure. So I wanted to incorporate that in my product, but I couldn't get the right information or the right assistance from the relevant stakeholders to be able to incorporate that starch in my product. So I would say lack of information, lack of raw materials, and financial.
How did you
capital.
overcome those problems? Because I can see that you have the various entities like Brand Botswana.
Yes.
And are assisting you.
Yeah.
Tell us how they assisted you and how you overcame the other challenges.
Tota how dumela in your product, you're gonna do everything to make sure that it succeeds. There are some tricks.
Tricks of the trade.
Yes. So there's some tricks that I did to be able to get those bacterias. But I couldn't. I can't share.
Yeah.
But I did what I had to do.
I suspect you reproduced them in Botswana.
Ehe.
You created the conditions.
Okay, no, I created the conditions, even though the bacteria were not perfect as the ones that I'm using currently. But ne ke kgona go-
Don't you just simply to create a certain type of mold and create conditions for them to multiply?
No, say tota for certain molds, yes, you can create the environment easily, but for other bacteria it's not that easy because it involves other ingredients to be added. Let's say I'm using milk to create my bacteria, so it will involve other ingredients to be added in that milk so that I can get the bacteria that I want. So I just continued with trying. I reproduced the bacteria. I found a company somewhere, Tota in Zimbabwe, provided me with some flavors which I used to as a flavor, and the price were quite reasonable, so I became but as time progressed, I attended the workshop or the trainings, then I attended young women future makers. So those keep buying introduced into business. I got to understand the business model, how to write the business plan. Then from there I continued to Tokafala. So Tokafala, it was a bit more intense. Business, and then there was a mentorship after the program. So after the program there was pitching. I got a position 1 from the pitch competition.
Wow.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, who are you pitching in front of?
There were I can't remember, but I know there was someone from APSA, someone from Stanbic, someone from Ministry of Youth era. So it was just a panel of people from
What was it about your winning pitch? Can you share some of the aspects of it?
Okay. So from the feedback that I got, I knew what I was doing. I knew the product. I understood the market. I knew the product. I knew the costing and everything. So I believe.
Give us the key highlights of that pitch.
Should I
share the key highlights of your pitch?
Oh, of the pitch. So it was just an introduction of the product, what I do, what I need.
CK Foods,
yes, what
go
problem
ahead, tell us what you said.
Okay. It was introduction of myself. Kago Dichabe. I'm the founder of CK Foods. I stated the problem. The problem, since I've already mentioned the starch that I wanted to use. So like the problem that I noticed, it was that many products are using genetically modified ingredients. So I was trying to come up with something that is more healthier. You can just see the ingredients there. The ingredients genetically modified. I'm trying to reduce the amount of artificial ingredients there is some product thing. So that is the problem that I've noticed. There are a lot of products that are genetically modified.
They're making us sick.
Yes. Then my solution was to incorporate that starch and use lesser ingredients to make sure that I have a healthier product. Yes.
What else?
It was the market, the
total addressable market.
Yes. I was targeting the health conscious market. One of my relatives harile shopong wana chaka di ingredients wa lebella. So I've noticed healthy conscious individuals, they want to know what gets inside their body. So they don't just buy a product but they want to know so I understood my market. How to penetrate that market, reach them through Podijimi Yalo, explain the benefits of the product. Yes. Then the ask. Yes, then the ask.
What was the ask?
Okay, there was a standard what can I say, a giveaway for the first position, even though I wanted more. So like the ask was just it was for investment and mentorship, because I believe how ka ke wantsha madi o bosetse gore madi a teng a go helela kae. So you have to be involved in knowing gore madi a teng a go helela
So you
kae.
already had a breakdown of A, how much you needed, B, how you're going to spend it.
Okay, no, yes, I had the breakdown of how much I needed, how I'm going to spend it.
Are you willing to share that?
Okay, back then, okay, before I got thing, now I need more. Okay, no, I needed approximately 300,000. So the 300,000 was to finance the research. I've mentioned the starch that I didn't manage to incorporate my yoga thing, so I wanted to find a team to be able to incorporate that product, that key ingredient, more product thing. The other mine need for compliance, for tester, to get the certificate, SABOPS. Among part of the mining,
you need to hire consultants to apply for the certificate.
I believe in doing things myself. Yeah, so the consultant part, it was out of it. It was out of the budget. The other money will be used to get the equipment in mostly the incubation, the fermentation tank, and the storage, the cold room. Yes.
Wow. And you won 300,000?
No, it was less. It was less.
About a third of that.
Way less.
Oh, okay.
Way less. No, yeah, it was way less.
So how did you bridge the gap? Because most entrepreneurs cry about funding. And sometimes people don't move because they're waiting for funding. How did you handle that?
I once listened to this video of Setbacks when you don't need funding to start a business. You only need the funding to expand.
To grow the business.
To grow the business, yes. So I did what I needed to do. I sold a certain quantity to be able to cover the cost that I see, but sold a certain quantity to be able to get that mini fermentation tank. But I also applied for the YDF. Yes, I got the funding. Yes. Then
99 grand.
Then from there I pitched again at Stanbic.
Accelerate.
Yes. So that was through Tokafala.
Really? Okay.
But I didn't get the first position. It was a business plan competition.
Okay. You got the second.
Not the second. This time around I was
number 3.
Way below.
Yeah, but you got something.
But I got something. So my dad think you are not going to
What was wrong with the pitch now? Why did it not attract people like before?
I think it was the setup. The setup was quite. Even the panelists nearly.
It was intimidating.
No, it was.
In what sense was it intimidating?
It was intimidating in the sense that we had the CEOs, the executive from Stanbic. We had, I think there was some visitors from South Africa. Yeah, so I got intimidated, honestly speaking.
So you forgot to mention some important things in your pitch.
Yes, I would say I didn't mention the key aspects of my business. Yeah, that's why I didn't.
Why don't you just repeat the same thing you did on the first pitch?
That I tried to edit the pitch based on the feedback that I got last time. So like it's on a higher than tlhaloganyolo and maybe but if you like then I got
Have you ever suffered in your short business life, a disaster, a setback that you consider disaster? What was it? Apart from the milk getting wasted.
There was a problem with the machinery that I was using, so it affected the product, and customer. So I had to.
In what way?
Okay, so there was a leakage in the machine. So like a foreign substance contaminate the product, and I wasn't aware of that. Now I packaged distribute the product like always, only to receive calls or but the good thing is that my customers buy the product, they buy the quality, so they could tell I miss
something went wrong.
So it's one thing that really I think because machine no production for certain months until machine so yeah.
Like how many months?
It was 4.
So, but your customer still waited?
No. I had to come back, get introduce a product and build that
trust again. Where are you getting the machines from?
The machines, I got them from South Africa. Yeah, I got them from South Africa.
And they have to be manufactured according to your specs?
Okay, the ones that I'm getting from South Africa, they're manufactured according to my specs. So yes.
Yeah. Let's talk about your actual product offering. Can you tell us what it is exactly? Maybe starting with this one. Go through each product, explain to us what you are.
So this flavor, it's the first flavor, blueberry and granadilla. Blueberry and granadilla. So I wanted to come up with something that is different. How's an blueberry wine? So I wanted to come up with a flavor it's unique.
I enjoyed drinking though. The same as here.
Yeah. Then I introduced the blueberry and granadilla. So yogurt infused with the blueberry and granadilla. I have a strawberry. So strawberry hela yaka blueberry and granadilla infused with strawberries inside. You can taste the real.
Where do you harvest the strawberries from?
I'm getting them from South Africa. Sometimes I'm getting them from the local market.
Do you just squeeze them?
No, there's a certain process that I'm using to prepare because you can't just put the strawberry in the aloma thing. Then I have cinnamon. So cinnamon
is that? It's still yogurt.
Yes. So cinnamon, it's
you only focus on yogurt.
I have other products. Can I purified water, and I'm still developing a granola. So still at the development stage. I'm still trying it.
Tell me about the cinnamon.
Yeah, so the cinnamon, it's an alternative for plain yogurt. It's flavored cinnamon, but it's sugar free. Then I have cookies and cream. So cookies and cream, it's flavored using Oreo. So the flavor, it's more like chocolate. Then I have the plain yogurt. Yeah, so this product, it's full cream. So currently I'm offering a full cream. Yes.
Okay. What sets these products apart? What is so different about your products?
Okay. These products, like I've mentioned before, I'm trying to go the healthier route. I want to come up with product
They're
that
organic.
is a bit organic. I guess
When you say a bit, you mean?
I guess but I've reduced the amount of genetically modified ingredients that it's an so if you can just see the ingredients, milk, yogurt culture, the stabilizer, then flavoring. So I'm trying to develop a product that is going to be organic. So our products they are preservatives free. They don't have any preservatives. Yes. So even the taste,
So
you can just
so they do have an expiry date.
yeah, they do have an expiry
which
date.
is shorter than normal.
It's shorter than normal. It takes a month.
A month.
It has a shelf life of a month. Yes.
How is the market receiving? How are they responding?
They love the yogurt. People that they do love the product. I do have some customers buy barende basaji yogurt before, but after tasting this yogurt, they only buy this. But the moment I come, and they call me deliver yogurt, and they,
What are your distribution channels?
so I have my currently my market is individuals. So I have guys who move around selling the yogurt era. I'm I've recently got into Save Right era. So you can get it from Save Right there. We are yet to get into other Save Rights, more Gaborone and greater Gaborone. So yes, currently we use those guys to move around, deliver, and Save Right. How about order? You can just place an order through our social media, then we will deliver.
Wow.
Yes.
What about Chopis, your former employer? Why haven't you approached them?
Not yet there.
Have you tried?
No, I haven't tried.
I think if you mentioned that you used to work for them, consider favorably.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you're part of the alumni. Yeah.
Whenever they know the product, they've tasted the product, but I haven't yet approached them about listing the product.
How do you know they've tasted it?
I personally went then gave them the
guy, Mr.
But Mr. Rama, I don't think why it's but yes, I went there because CBD had Commerce Park,
Commerce Park.
At their head office, tasty yogurt. Even the managers, my previous managers, by tasty.
Why did you choose to expand into water as well?
Water, it's an everyday commodity. And clean. So get to boost up the sales yogurt because metsi moves faster than to move faster and in large quantities.
Okay.
Yes.
So are you planning on expanding?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
I'm planning on expanding. After we have done with the certification, Bobs, I will be getting into retailers across Gaborone and Botswana.
You're still undergoing the certification?
Yes, we are still undergoing the certification.
Is it very rigorous?
Hey, there's too much bureaucracy, yes, and the prices are very high. Yes, but we will get there. We will get there. So after the certification is to market the product aggressively, get into retailers. We are also looking into exporting the product once we have covered the local market. So we are in the next 5 years we recover the whole of Botswana. In every retail store.
That's very ambitious, and I like that.
Yeah, I think it's
yeah. What about the competition? Are there any local competitors?
Yeah, the local competitors, and they're well established. We have Dream Flavors at Mompoloki. Then we have Sally Dairy in Tlokweng. So the big businesses then they're well positioned. Yes.
But they don't intimidate you.
Never.
Why?
They don't intimidate me in a sense that I know what I'm offering is different from what they offer. I'm yet to develop products. I didn't abandon that starch, the key ingredient that I've mentioned. I haven't abandoned it. Once we are going to go back and do the research, introduce the product. So I'm 100% sure that whatever I'm doing is different from what they do. Even the taste. Some of my customers they tell me, okay, no, I'll prefer your yogurt over this brand. I'll prefer your yogurt over this brand. So I'm certain that the product is going to do well.
Okay.
Yes.
So you say you aren't going, but the product is found where?
The product is found in Safe Right. Products that are found in
throughout the Safe Right.
Currently in Tlokwe. Yes, currently in Tlokwe, and then we have someone distributing reselling the product in Main Mall. So but mostly we get orders through Facebook. Just place an order, we deliver, but around Gaborone.
What do you say to those youngsters and those business people who are reluctant to go on Facebook? The way it has worked for you. Tell us how social media has worked for your business.
The first post that I made on Facebook, the day I started my business, it late with the wrong. There were many orders from Facebook. So social, I would say everyone online more phone. So like we can use that to our advantage. Push the product through social medias. Push the product because it's going to reach your target audience. Yes.
So why are people afraid of social media? Why do they think that it's a distraction? They don't see its value.
I feel like mostly people compare themselves. I'll go and look into my competitor's account. Then I find that beautiful. They have a nice background, the caption is good, and then I get intimidated. So I think mostly it's comparison. So you don't need to compare yourself.
So now how do you deal with that?
I just I don't spend much time on social media. I make sure that I post, then out of a phone, then I continue with my day. So
you don't have time to be discouraged watching what others are posting.
No, I don't have that time. I'm building a million Pula empire. Multi-million. Yes.
Okay. Would you say you have heroes? Did you say you have mentees? Tell us who are your heroes in this manufacturing space.
I have mentees who are pushing mentors, yes, who are pushing me. Whenever I don't feel like going to the business or pushing, they are always on me. Kago, get up. You're gonna make it. They affirm me. Then they make sure that
you're willing to give them their flowers now?
But some said I shouldn't mention them. But I'll mention Mr. Obonitsu Fulu. He's a commercial manager at Kwano King, and he has his own companies. So he has been there since day one. And assisted me with a lot of things. And he called at the early stages of CK Foods, wanted to make sure that this idea succeeds. Yes. The other one I would like to mention my mother. There was a time it's like a howling thing, and on Tetsare Solefelo stick to your faith, stick to what you want, and since that day I practiced faith, which is one thing if at all
how do you activate that faith?
I always tell people that, hey, like the hard part is difficult to explain, because I can't tell you how do I activate that faith. It's in me. I would say tota let's go la modimo I've experienced it mo botshelong ba me. Modimo has been there. Can I activate and that faith? I pray everything that I want to do, ya rapela modimo palisade, and he's the one who's guiding me. Yes.
Now, let's talk about the expansion plan and how government has assisted you in your efforts.
Firstly, let me just start the YDF fund. I got the funding from the Minister of Youth, which that funding boosted me a lot. I got to get my first machinery, the fermentation tank through the Minister of Youth, and they've been assisting me in a lot of ways. They've been writing recommendation letters for me. They've been pushing my story on their social media pages. Yes. There was one post in a post to look at the Ministry of Youth. They called me Bantabare. This is the first time usually we get 500 likes, 1,000 likes, but yours reach about 8,000 likes. Even the minister commented. So it really boosted me. Yeah. In terms of purchasing, they haven't yet done any large purchasing.
Government.
The government, yeah. So I can't pops, but once I'm done, I'm sure that they're going to support me, because like government is our big buyer.
What about Leah?
Leah has been there. Leah has been there.
How have they assisted you?
I would say from mostly giving me guidance. They provided me with the accounting systems that I can use to do my record keeping, opportunities. I was selected to pitch last year. There was a pitch competition done by Leia, so I was one of the top finalists. So Leia had been.
Did you win there?
No, I didn't get it. I didn't win. So what happened is that they've sent an email. So that email didn't get into my inbox, went to the spam. So yeah, I missed the email, so I got to realize the day of pitching. Okay, I didn't see the email, so I contacted them. They just told me, "Oh no, it's too late. It's too late. It's something that is international, so there has to be transparency. We can't squeeze you at the last the last moment." Yeah. So they've been pushing opportunities, like the trainings. Yeah.
Okay. I see that you, the youth, you got rid of the old regime and got a new regime. Has the change that you were looking for as a youth, has it manifested yet?
Not yet. Not yet, but we are getting there.
What gives you hope?
What gives me hope? I've seen that they've been they've been reviewing policies. I believe they will benefit us. The funding policies in a review, and we are part of the team. Answer some questions. I believe what is going to work for us. The new government e le ka go emisa corruption, and corruption is something se leng gore e ntse se re tima di opportunity. I believe
in killing the country.
Yes, rona the young ones, we are going to benefit because ga gona mo go teng I know smamang ke tla mo ha senanne. So it's going to be whether it's tendering is going to be done transparently. Re itse gore go tsamaile yang. Yes.
Let me ask you, now that you're talking a little bit of politics and the economy, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks or 1 week ago, the pula was devalued. How is it impacting you as manufacturers? Because I'm understanding that it was done for you, according to some people.
Yeah, obviously the prices went up, so that it affects our production cost. And like sometimes in business to make money is to cut expenses. So since the pula is devalued, we'll be getting our raw materials and other things at a higher price, but at the same time it will be promoting, like investors will be able to come here. Even us by very important, now foreigners will be interested in buying our products because of a bit cheaper. Yes.
The richest African is a manufacturer, Aliko Dangote.
Yes.
And I say to my mentees that Africa is going to be unlocked by manufacturing.
True.
Entrepreneurs should move into manufacturing, among other industries. The other one is, the food production and so on. But manufacturing is the big one.
True.
In light of that statement that I've just made, what do you say to your colleagues, the youth of the country, in regard to manufacturing?
Let me just speak
Yeah.
Most of our products already consumer, we get them from abroad. That shows we still have a lot of opportunities into the food processing industry, even other industries like the skincare. Most of the products that we consume in Botswana are imports, so there's a huge gap. The challenges ahead, the raw material. Those are things that we can see. We can find ways on how to solve them. We can group ourselves. How Stoko, we can group ourselves to share the costs. So like we still have there's a huge opportunity in the food processing industry. Looking at the maize meal or producing, why can't we just get into the maize meal? Why can't we just do the instant porridge? Why can't we just try to get collagen from that, or some gelatin, something? Because there's a lot of opportunities. Looking at our local ingredients, if you take strawberry as an example, sweets wa go tlala strawberry, drink wa go tlala strawberry, yogurt wa go tlala strawberry, even instant porridge wa go tlala flavor strawberry lete. Why can't we just develop a technology e tla thusa go booster our local produce ya ka bo mogorogorwane? So like there's a huge gap. Are into manufacturing.
Are you likely to consider such things more yogurt like yogurt?
Yes, I would likely to consider something like that. Obviously, there has to you have to be different. You can't just say but you have to make it how it tastes the same expression even peeling taste the strawberry wine.
Yes,
so
I like it. Yeah.
we are still developing.
What's the challenge there?
I wouldn't say there is a challenge, but to be
Kiraru, you'd have done it by now if there was no challenge.
yes. Okay, let me just put it this way. We want to enhance the flavor. Gore ha re ke mogorogorwane, you can o bo utlwa gore go ha ke mogorogorwane. Re bua ka mogorogorwane. E seng gore o bo utlwa re nya me ke yogurt ke e utlwa me go ha mogorogorwane o a tlhaela. Yes, so we are trying to develop
And how do you do that?
through partnerships. There's a company in Zimbabwe, so they're helping me with developing the flavor enhancer. So once we get that, re khona re tsene into re ka dira different products let's give an example ka mogorogorwane. Re ka dira drink ka mogorogorwane, re ka dira e bentse di meet the world standard, di tshwana le di juice ala tse dingwe, di tshwana le di fizzy drink tse dingwe.
But Bumungana Haho say will not know what Mogorogorane is. How are you going to educate the market? Somehow they know what strawberry is and they know what these other things are. But I suspect they don't know some of our traditional foods.
I think the best thing is to educate them. The best thing is to mention the origin of tsone di ingredients e leng gore tla be re di dirisa. They have to know gore nya ha go te mogorogorwane go tawa eng. If go tlhoka gore re tsame re tshwere the actual mogorogorwane re tla tsama ro tshwere to show them and give to them gore ba taste ba go gore ha go te mogorogorwane go tawa this and la ha ba taste the product ta rena ba khona go gore oh we are still getting the same
My other
flavor.
angle, which I think can be very effective,
Yes.
is that our traditional foods contributed to longevity.
True.
When I was a small boy, nobody ever died below the age of 95.
True.
So longevity was very common up to about, say, 30, 40 years ago. So can it not be an angle, an approach to say we want to restore our lifespan? And the best way to restore it is to introduce our original products.
It's a great angle that we can use to show that sale re into the modern food, the mortality rate will go godimo. But when we go back, we'll find that batho ba khona go tshela up to about 90 years, up to about 100 years. So it's a good approach.
Okay. So how do you go about really scaling this company? Are you looking for an injection of significant capital, or you think you'll just bootstrap it and grow organically?
Okay, so where we are still trying to build the blueprint. At one point, we are going to need a capital injection. But Harlan, then we are still trying to build the blueprint. We're still trying to introduce the product. Like if I move around Kakulara, giving batho yogurt, I get to get the response e be ke khona re ke ipankanye ka bona compared to ha ke develop ile product e be ke tsenya mo shopong without having any contact with the customer. I ha ke khona go itse gore bothata bo ha kae or where I can improve. I would say phase ya re le mo go yena totana we want to build the blueprint ya business a rona. We want to be setting ka the quality ya rena le yone re heletse le ba pops on a later stage. We believe we can sustain ourselves organically at the current moment, but on a later stage our expand maybe 2 or a year later. That's when re a go tlhokang a capital injection. That's when re nwela into that vision ya gore e be re khona go supply the whole of Botswana ka yogurt ya rona and looking beyond borders. Yes,
that's interesting. Yeah. Now, so maybe you will consider funding after a year or two, not now.
Not now.
Okay.
Not now.
All right. So for now, you just want to grow small. Now, if we're looking 10 years, 20 years, even 30 down the line, and you are to project the life of this company, called Dairyland.
Yeah, so Dairyland is the brand
Yeah.
name. Yeah, the company is CK Foods.
Yeah, CK Foods trading as Dairyland.
Yes.
What can we expect? What can we look forward to?
Going forward, we are looking into introducing.
Nice.
We are looking into introducing.
I'm serious, guys. This is very nice.
Yes. So we are looking into producing other products which are nicer than like the yogurt that you are consuming right now. Yeah, re batla gore e be re- ke gore e be re le a hub of food processing. We want to explore different products.
With many factories running.
With many factories, from the sweets to body flour.
Yeah.
That's our vision.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And you as a brand?
Me as a brand, I want to reignite hope.
To do what?
I want to reignite hope. I want young people out there to know that it's possible. The only thing that is limiting us, it's our mind. So me as a brand is to help other entrepreneurs, other upcoming entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs who wants to be in the game, guide them. If I have to do a seminar, do seminars. But one thing that has led me to be where I am right now, it's being a teachable soul. Each and every day I was learning. I had a small notebook. It's a small notepad. I was learning each and every day. So as a brand, I just wanna push the narrative. It's possible. You don't need to have certain things
Well,
in
you
life to
certainly
be.
didn't need a degree
I
to be a
didn't.
successful manufacturer.
Yes.
So you've already hit it outside the park there.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much,
You've
sir.
proved that you don't always need a degree.
True.
You
Yes.
just need teachability and hunger
Yes.
and consistency and,
And
discipline.
consistency. Yes.
Yes.
Lemudio.
Yes, and
Yeah,
of course,
Father
grace.
Bear.
Yeah.
Err.
So I'm just here to tell you, look, I'm very impressed. I'm suitably impressed by your efforts, and I think that you have, you certainly have the wind, in your back, the righteous wind in your back, and there's every indication that you reach very, very high heights. Yeah, as long as you keep watching the Nuggets and keep working.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Err.
And keep. I noticed that you like attending seminars and conferences.
Err.
Tell the viewer why that is important.
It's very important in a sense that you learn. Sometimes in that degree, you're going to do that degree modules, but they're not going to cover this everything. If we look at the financial literacy level right now, let's take marshalling. So sometimes I go through the comments and people will be saying, why can't we teach something like this at schools? So attending seminars gives you an opportunity to learn from experts, gives you an opportunity to learn from people who are experienced, who have been in the field, who know what they are doing. And the other thing, you network. You meet people ba ileng gore ba ka go kharametsa, batho ba ileng gore ba ka go bulela dikgoro ha ntse go tsweletse, people ba ileng gore they can contribute to your vision. So networking it's very important while attending the seminars, because it's something saying gore it can contribute a lot in your business. The last thing, ke se boeletsa gape, be a teachable soul. Don't just go there to grab information or to get that certificate. Be there, like your soul, your mind, understand sa go buang ka sone, botsa dipotso. Ko Tokafala na ba itse gore ne ke nna ke dirisa business ya me as go botsa dipotso. Let's say ne re bua ka target audience, the market. Guys, this is what I have. I've been struggling at 1, 2, 3, and I want to achieve 1, 2, 3. How can I get there? They're contributing to what I'm doing. Is just to
so you do
document.
it's like you're doing research.
You're
doing market research.
Yes.
With using your classmates. Maybe
Even-
they're not aware.
So seminars are very important. Are very, very important.
I agree 100%. I'm
Yes.
here because of them. I'm sure you are where you are heading because of them. Seminars, symposia, conferences, workshops, any opportunity to learn in your area of interest, take advantage,
Yeah.
especially if you want to grow. Yeah.
True.
Now, this is the part where you get to ask me a question. Do you have a question for me?
I have questions for you, but let
I'll
me
allow
just.
two.
Okay. So the first question is going to be, what made you keep pushing? I want to believe at some point, the challenge. Each and every entrepreneur had challenges, but what made you to keep pushing?
I'm a great believer that winners never quit and quitters never win. So I didn't want to be in the category of people who are quitters. So in all the challenges that I've had, partly because of the faith, I have a thing called indomitable faith. That is a faith that is unbelievable because it's combined with faith in God and faith in myself. I believe that God doesn't make fake or doesn't create something that is fake. I'm an original and I'm a doer of deeds. I'm an achiever. I'm unstoppable. And every time I face something that is significantly threatening, I chant to myself that there's just an opportunity for me to shine, because I look at even setbacks. I look them as my setbacks are a setup for a setup. For a step up. My setbacks are a setup for a step up. So I believe those things, and even in my mentorship programs, these are the songs I'm always singing. So that keeps me going no matter what. And every time it gets tough, that's an indication that I'm going to win, because my obstacle is in fact my way. My obstacle is my path. So if I see a serious obstacle and I know that there's an important target behind the obstacle, I realize that is a path. So how do I go through it? What's the second question? Have I answered the first one?
No, you did, sir. The second question, I always tell people that sometimes for you to be ambitious or to push, we sort of gonna make it. Someone to a certain level, and I wanna say we don't have much of batho ba e leng gore they are successful. Read the story behind kana re experience their growth, and manager and to block the noise outside.
Well, the thing you're talking about could be imposter syndrome, which attacks all of us. I was lucky enough to have 3 mentors. I talk about them in my book, and these mentors are Jamali, Mahang, and Muni. Jamali, Mahang, and Muni. These are people that I knew personally and mentored me personally, and I had a front row seat towards them as their lawyer. It started with me being their legal representative. So during the course of that interaction, I learned a lot from them, and as I was learning a lot from them, I was also inspired to get into that habit of learning, avid readership, avid readership, attending courses, learning from wherever I can learn. So that combination helped catapult me to greater heights, and it's still doing so now.
No, that's nice. Sometimes for a person to be your mentor, you don't have to. You don't have to establish that relationship
yeah.
of no, you are my mentor.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
you just keep
You don't have
quiet
to sign
and
on the
learn.
dotted line. You just
Yes.
talk to them, and you are learning over the years.
Yeah.
And these are people that, you know, I worked with over decades, and I learned a lot from them. So that having been said, sir,
Yeah.
you look at that phone, that phone, that camera,
Yes.
and leave them with final inspirational message.
My message will be directed mostly to the youth. By long they want to get into business, any business. What I would say is just start. The rest will follow. The timing ki simolla yogat. Consulted 2022.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's 3 years back.
Yeah, 3 years back. I consulted some people ke ba bolella ka se ke batlang go se dira and my vision. Some of them, most of them, ne ba nthaya ba re the manufacturing space, it's very difficult. It's just a waste of time gore o tsena into the manufacturing space ha ke leng teng. O ka tsena ha ile gore o batla go dira as a hustle. But I blocked the noise at the time, and ke simolla ka morning ke na le gone utilize everything so na le sone. You know, modimo ka se ke a go he toro e leng gore e go hitile. You know, like how bona dreaming of that business, just know that there's something around you saying what it can help you to start that business. So what I would say is just start. Kgang ya economy, yes, ya ra affecta, but start with what you have. Eventually you'll get there.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
Very much.
it is a
Enjoy
pleasure.
Yeah, you're a source of inspiration.
Yes,
for many.
sir.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you so
There'll
much,
be
sir.
many like you. Based on this interview, there'll be many who will be inspired to start. Instead of complaining, they'll start. Thank you very much.
I'm pleased to be here, and
Alright.
thank you for
Cheers.
having me. Thank you.